Hello, my name is Abigail and I am 6 years old, but please don't call me Abby. I know that abbeys are quiet places where monks and nuns live, and I am not quiet. My parents named me after Abigail Adams, the wife of the second President of the United States of America. She was not quiet either. She helped to shape the early government of the United States when women are not supposed to say very much. My parents tell me that Abigail Adams spoke her mind, and I do too. Right now I am facing a conundrum. A conundrum is a hard question or problem. My conundrum is that I want a pet. I have wanted a pet ever since I could say dog, and that has been about 4 years now. Did you know that dog is spelled God backwards? I figured that out one time when I prayed for a dog, and I have been reminding God every night since. I would also be happy with a cat, a guinea pig, or a rabbit. The hard part of my conundrum is my brother. He is fine as brothers go, but he has allergies. He is allergic to cats, guinea pigs, rabbits, and dogs. When he is near fur, he sneezes, coughs, and has problems breathing. Although I have promised to barricade myself in my room with my pet, my parents have in the nicest way possibly said no about 1,461 times. That is my estimate since I've been asking for a pet each day for 4 years, and with 365 days in a year, times 4 now forgetting leap year, we arrive at 1,461. Can you imagine hearing no even if it is said nicely that many times? So you can understand how frustrated I am and why I call my problem a conundrum. I have tried many tactics to get my pet. Tactics are plans to get what you want. Mine have been spectacularly unsuccessful. In other words, I have failed miserably. I tried cajoling, which is a very sweet way to ask for something, usually by telling someone how pretty or nice they are. My mother, who has been told that she is the greatest mommy in the world about 1,460 times, is still holding out in the pet department, and my father, who has heard that he is the smartest, kindest puppa in the world the same number of times, has the audacity to tell me that I am not getting a pet even before I ask him. Audacity is boldness or daring, which can be used to describe people who keep on insisting on something. I have also tried bribery. This word may not sound very nice, but it means that you give someone something to get something you want in return. My mother has 5 flower planters, 12 bead necklaces, 10 braided bracelets, 8 ceramic bowls, 502 drawings, and 32 paintings, but she remains firm in resisting my request for a pet. The inventory or list of goods I have made for my father is harder to keep track of since he takes everything to his office. I did have success out of the immediate family. My grandparents bought my brother and me 2 goldfish. Finally, I had a pet. They swam around in their bowl. We fed them. They swam around in their bowl. We cleaned them. We fed them. They swam around in their bowl. We cleaned them. You get the picture. They were boring. When we went on vacation, we left them at my grandparents' house. When we returned, my grandmother said that she put the fish in her neighbor's pond so they could have more room. I'm happy that they have more room so that I can continue asking for a real pet. One day, I got away from the fur idea, and I decided I wanted a bird. I was in the garden playing when the most beautiful orange bird landed on our swing set. Luckily, I had my butterfly net handy. I swooped my net, and the bird flew away. I followed the bird into my neighbor's yard and down the block a bit, but then it was gone. The next day, it rained. I saw the orange bird again. As I walked to the school bus with my pink and red umbrella that looks like a giant mushroom, the orange bird was sitting on a branch in the rain. It called out and then flew away. I decided the bird was probably not going to be happy in a cage. Like the fish, it needed more room. Now fur, feathers, and fins are out of the question for me. I need a new tactic. I will ask my brother to ask for a pet. He has this way of asking for things that almost always works. First, I've gotten to believe that this is his idea. If he knows that I want something, he will never agree to it. I will use something called reverse psychology. Parents use it all the time when they tell you to do something the opposite of what they want because they know that you won't listen to them. So when your mother tells you that she wants you to wear the yellow and green shirt with the purple pants, she is really hoping that you will choose the purple flowered shirt instead. My brother loves reptiles. He did a 10-page studies on iguanas. He is very smart, but he has never thought of asking for an iguana as a pet. I am here to plant the idea in his large brainy head. When he comes home from school, I make him a big glass of chocolate milk. After all, a little bribery can't hurt. I ask him about iguanas, his favorite subject. I use the cajoling and tell him how smart he is. Then I apply the reverse psychology and say that even though iguanas are interesting, they probably are not very good pets. We argue, and the next thing I know, my brother is asking my parents for an iguana for his birthday. What can I say? My conundrum is solved. Meet Izzy, our pet.